So today we are welcoming you to Words and Music Recommendations with me, Pete.
And me, Susie B.
God, every time she does it, I don't know why I bother sometimes. I should do it on my own.
Alright, I was just looking at something.
We're at the, where are we?
We are at Evesham Valley Park.
And this is their little railway, which I've got some video going up about soon, with the trains running. And we're going to do a little walk.
Yeah, there's quite a few places you can walk around here. It's an interesting little place because you've got places to walk. You've got the railway.
That way?
And you also have a great group of shops.
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything, Pete, but about your directions.
No, I said we went that way last time.
And listen,
God, she's starting again.
I'm not. Go and have a look at the board there. Look.
I'm going to start doing these on my own, I think.
Oh, do please go and look at the board.
Okay, so that's where we are today.
You can see where the railway goes. There's the walks. Look, there's 10 minutes walks, 20 minutes walk, and 40-minute walk.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, it's marked out. Well, we'll probably do whatever.
And then the little red ones are the shops.
Hopefully, we're going to come back and go on the
shops.
train. It runs on the weekends and also Wednesday. Little steam train, £4 return.
And this is beautiful. If we start off our beautiful walk.
So we're going to have a walk, and I'm going to try not to fall over.
It's actually quite a nice day today for walking.
So,
the sun's out.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. We've been here a few times for Mum because I just had to take a couple of pairs of shoes back and get a refund for her.
Yeah, and if you know Pete's mum, that's no surprise.
Well, because we come up the other day, and me and Susan had a walk.
Sunday, I think it was.
Sunday, we had a walk. We took the right walk, the right-hand side walk,
which runs
and that's down by
the
the steam train. So I've got some video going up probably before this, depending on how quick I can edit it. Because I'm finally, hopefully, swapping over to Mac. Because I'm a bit fed up of Windows. I tried Linux because I've had a few recommendations about Linux, but unfortunately, it's great. I mean, Linux Mint is the best one I found that works on my laptop. But I still can't get my printer working because I've got an old printer, a laser printer, and it won't run on Linux Mint, any of the Linuxes. I've tried loads of them. So they're fun to play around with, but all you need is an updated one and it would work. But saying that, I've just put Windows back on, Windows 11, and I'm going to sell the laptop. It's a nice laptop, but I'm just going to give Mac a go. And Mac's a bit faster. It's an M1, so it should be able to run. I only really want it for editing the videos and photos for our shows and all. The only problem I think I'm going to run into is it's difficult to do an internal recording. Like if you're recording from Spotify or Facebook, when Bernie sends me it, I record it on Audacity or Audacity, whatever you call it. Apparently Mac's a bit more of a fiddly setup. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, it's a lovely day.
Beautiful views down here.
Yeah, beautiful views, beautiful plumage. It always reminds me of that at Monty Python.
Butterflies on my side. What's on your side?
Cows. In the field up there, that's some cows.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, there's some crows as well.
Crows. Yeah. Not Robert Crow.
Not Robert Crow.
Not Robert Crow's there. It's crows.
Yeah,
well, Bernie's away, so I'm not sure if Bernie will be watching and listening to this week's
show.
It was a bit downhill, this one, so I couldn't. But I said I might be able to bring Mum, but I don't think I could. In a wheelchair, it's too. It might ruin it. It's a bit iffy.
Well, you've got to keep it under control as well.
Right, so music for this week. Rolling Stones.
Okay.
Can't think which one. What are we going to play? Can't get no satisfaction.
Okay. Rod Stewart.
Oh, Mandolin Wind, is it?
Oh, right,
is it called Mandolin Wind?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Is that the one he made after he had that big curry? Isn't that I can't think what to say actually.
It was me trying to choose the song then as well.
Go on then,
Rod Stewart.
Yep.
And We Are Sailing.
You're going to see Susie today, and look, turn around and say hello to the watchers of Wordies. I'll try and get myself in.
No, I was going to say, We Are Sailing, which isn't, everybody presumes it's Rod Stewart's song, but it isn't.
Yeah, We Are Sailing.
It actually belongs to two brothers. They're called the Sutherland Brothers. Not only did they write it, but they originally sung it. But it was only a hit for Rod Stewart.
Yeah, so if you want to listen to that one, I'm going to link We Are Sailing by the Sutherland Brothers, actually.
It's a really good version.
We have Mandolin Wind by Roddy, Mr. Rod, and We Are Sailing by the Sutherland Brothers. Like Susan said, it is...
Well, I did say Rod Stewart, but it's We Are
well,
Sailing.
I tell you what, I'll put both versions in.
All right.
How's that? Rod Stewart and the Sutherland Brothers.
Go on then.
So I put the Sutherland Brothers first,
Yeah.
and then Rod Stewart with his version of it.
Okay then. I hope the wind's not being picked up because it's quite windy.
Yeah, well, we got the windy muffs, or they call them dead cats. I don't like that name.
I know.
The
What?
little...
It's horrible.
It is horrible. I mean, I'm sure, like me and Robert prefer muffs, wind muffs. I'm sure Robert likes them. Of course, that could be. You need that after you've had a vindaloo. I'm trying to get Susan to try a vindaloo. I told her it's a nice mild, very mild curry, but she doesn't believe me.
Pete, I know what a vindaloo is because you've told me what it did to you, so it's no good trying to.
Yes, I did. Well, a long time back when I was going out with. We had boys' nights out of Mark, my cousin. Yeah. We went to Skittles with him, and he tricked me into. Well, we ordered vindaloo, and then he ordered himself one by accident, and we were both quite ill. and the saying is, it's hotter coming out as it's going in, and it certainly was. Not to be crude, but it is a nice. If you can stand it, it's nice, but it's so hot. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
House of the Rising Sun.
The Animals, yes.
Okay.
Oh, talking of hot, Ring of Fire.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash.
Because it's hot.
Are we going to have a bit of Dolly Parton?
Yeah. I always love you.
Yes, Dolly Parton.
Yes, for her husband, that one, wasn't she wrote that one?
As I said, there will be a video going up at a steam train. It's only a little steam train. As I said, we are hopefully coming up one week. Maybe in a week, next week, Wednesday. Because at the moment, I think I checked the dates out, I list it. I did list it the other day. It runs weekends and on a Wednesday.
It's about
For the rest of the year,
well.
early months through the year, it only runs on the weekend.
Okay, so we had a
yeah, it's £4 return. I mean, it is about a 15-minute trip, but it's a tiny little train. It's great. It's probably like remember Bernie's steam drawers of steam. That was fantastic.
We've got a walk going that way.
Yep, we have 3 walks.
We have that one going that way, and we also have one going that way.
No.
So, which way?
This would be the longer walk, I think.
Yeah, so which way are we going?
Let's go down the steps.
Are you sure you're footy?
Not really. I'll probably end up... Well, that's a steep lot of steps. Look, we're going to risk. Are we going to risk going down there? Actually, no, let's go this way.
I see what it says.
we got to make a decision.
Well, if you go that way, it says New Farm Nature Reserve.
Oh, we'll go this way and have a quick look at this, and we can always come back.
Because that says Nature Reserve. Hang on, what's this one say?
So at the moment, they've just put the new clock.
This says go back circular
the new
walk
clock
on.
And bell in Morton in the Marsh, little Resdale Hall, isn't it? I think it's called.
Yeah,
and was watching them put up there. They've had the scaffolding up there for a very long time, but they finally managed to put the bed up. Really nice. There's some pictures up on.
We didn't take any pictures because we were in the car.
No, I should have took some pictures, but unfortunately I was in the car. So
we did see it all going up the other day.
So anyway, so what else we got to talk about this week?
Well, do you remember last week when I
remember
mentioned?
Last week.
No, I mentioned that.
Did you?
I
mentioned something. Go on.
I mentioned that I found a horror movie.
Yes.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Yes.
Well, quite by accident. All right. You wouldn't believe what I found now. Do you remember, you know as well, I mentioned about the horror movie they made in 100 Acre Woods with Winnie the Pooh and all?
Yes, yeah, another one.
There is a horror movie called Piglet.
Oh, God.
And he's got the head and everything, right?
They're turning all these, ruining the cartoons, aren't they, for the children?
I haven't finished.
Go on.
And it looks horrible. If you see the picture to it, it absolutely looks horrible. I found another one, and goodness knows what this one's about. Cinderella's Revenge.
Oh, is that on the Ugly Sisters, is it?
I presume it must be.
Yeah, maybe
And she's got like a nice dress on with all
take 'em
blood
out.
on.
Oh, that'd be like Carrie.
Yes, well, wow. And I was just thinking to myself, what next will I find? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yes, well, I think there's already versions of that, but you can't see about that on the live, not on telly.
No, but you can imagine, you know, they all go.
It's ridiculous.
They arm themselves up with axes and all, and go after the wicked
Well,
queen.
Talking of films and books and things, which we wasn't books. I'm attempting to convert Luna, The Adventures of Luna and the Rescue Cat, to Kindle.
Okay, so there's another walk here.
David did his book.
So I don't know where that one to go.
No, we'll leave that one.
All right.
And he put his on Kindle as well as paperback. And it looks like he did it fairly easy, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to attempt to do that. And then hopefully maybe get a few sales from that.
I got, I know a book. It's a graphic novel, come comic, whatever you want to call it, right? I found a river.
Fishing. Come on, carry on. You stopped halfway again.
All right, sorry. Yeah, you can go down there, Pete. See?
Yes, but just carry on.
All right. What was I saying?
You found a book.
Oh yeah, comic graphic novel.
Hang on. See what I mean? You go out, start having a conversation. Susan drifts off to another realm of reality.
Oh, is it where I'm still in this reality?
I don't think you've ever been in this reality.
No, I've been reading these. They're aimed at children. These books these comics I'm reading, graphic novels, what you want to call it. And I highly recommend it for adults and for children. It's Dogman, and what it is, he's basically a policeman, and he's got the body of a man and the head of a dog. It explains that in the books what happened to him, and it's really funny. And what makes me laugh, I know Pete thinks everything makes me laugh, but what makes me laugh is there's a cat in it, an orange striped cat, and his name's Petey. Yeah, he's an ex-villain.
Oh, he's an ex-villain.
Yes, he's an ex-villain.
That's why he got stripes, is it?
I suppose so. Oh, you've seen him, have you?
No.
Yeah, he has.
Just
He's
asked.
got little black stripes.
You just said that.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
yes.
sure you said orange stripes.
Oh, all right. That was high up.
Honestly,
I can't
sometimes
remember.
I don't know.
No, but yes. If you want a bit of like relief, you know, for something funny, for different, it is really funny. Apparently, the bloke that does it, he done that thing called Captain Underpants, I think
Oh,
it was.
yeah, Captain Underpants. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the author of them as well, but these are apparently his biggest ones. And at the moment, I've been picking some up really cheap. I mean, I can get them, have a look around, because you can pick them up really cheap. Don't spend £9-10 on them, because it's not worth it. You just have a look around, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
So that was that.
We're talking about expensive books. The shops at the moment, the price of the food is going through the roof. Especially that one shop that begins with T, that we used to always go in. It used to be reasonable pricing. Suddenly their pricing's skyrocketed. And our favourite little co-op, which I love to hate, they've got hardly any food left because they were hacked.
Yeah, they've been hacked.
Cyber attacked. And their shelves are fairly empty. There's quite a few shops have been hacked. Apparently Harrods haven't.
No.
So does everybody who go to Harrods and spend, £500 on a box of tea bags.
I don't know, it's not Harrods yeah.
Harrods that have hacked them, yeah. Somebody.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It really is. See, I think that's the problem. Everybody now has to have a computer. You need one for your online banking. All the shops are linked to computers, so when there's power cuts and they go down, they can't use the tills.
I have to
So
say
of course
that
that
I
stops.
have a phone and all, but I very rarely use it at all.
No, I've got a phone. My phone's obviously for emergencies if Mum needs to contact us. Or now, again, online banking, I get security codes to get into my account. Like most people, you set it up security.
I suppose you should really
So
bring
you
them out when you're
have to
walking.
have to have a phone nowadays. You have to have a computer. Nearly everything's done. Like the doctor's ridiculous situation. Mum phoned up to get an appointment. They said she had to do it online so they could phone her back to make an appointment. I mean, how stupid is this system got? Because if you haven't got access to a computer, you're going to have a really hard job to try and make an appointment for a doctor's surgery. Mind you, maybe that's the idea. Maybe they don't want people making appointments anymore, because there is a sign up saying you can contact your pharmacy for information and for help and phone up these NHS lines. So it's getting to a point where getting to see a doctor is virtually impossible. I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't.
Guess what I did?
What did you do?
I forgot to press play.
You forgot to record?
Yeah, on mine, yeah.
When from?
From the beginning.
Oh, so Susan's just realised she hasn't pushed record on her camera from the very beginning. So all my walk that she was copying, she hasn't got. Because you have to push record on these things, Susan, from to work. Do you know that?
Yes.
Ooh, works better. We've never done this walk. As I said, we've been to this place loads of times because Mum goes into pavers, and there's a nice garden centre, and they've got a few other shops.
It's got lovely views.
Yeah, it's a nice view. There's water. We might have a look down there in a bit, maybe. I can manage to get down there without breaking my other foot. So more music, Susan.
Roy Orbison, Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. Anything else?
What should we have? How about a bit of Elvis?
Oh, I was just thinking that, yeah.
Hound Dog.
Okay.
I think a bit different, isn't it?
So, what else do we need to say this week? As I said, I think Bernie's away, so hopefully he's okay and having a nice time.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if Bernie will be back. He has sent us another part.
So that'd be on the show as well.
So that'll be on. I tell you what, I'm gonna.
Should we go down here?
Hold on, I'm gonna stop.
Well, hang on, there's a bigger bit down here.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop recording now, and from this point we're gonna have Bernie doing his other poem. Then after Bernie, we'll be back with the next bit of the walk. So, thank you very much, Bernie, for all your readings and all. Honestly, we can't tell you how much we appreciate it because he's a busy man and he's sometimes not very well, and he still sends us recordings. So here's Bernie coming up now, and then we'll be back.
The sun now rose upon the right. Out of the sea came he, still hid in mist, and on the left went down into the sea. And the good south wind still blew behind, but no sweet bird did follow, nor any day for food or play came to the mariner's hollow. And I had done a hellish thing, and it would work in woe. For all averred, I'd killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Ah, wretch, said they, the bird to slay, that made the breeze to blow. Nor dim, nor red, like God's own head, the glorious sun uprisked. Then all averred, I killed the bird that brought the fog and mist. 'Twas right, said they, such birds to slay, that bring the fog and mist. The fair breeze blew, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. Down dropped the breeze, the sails dropped down to as sad could be, and we did speak only to break the silence of the sea. All in arc and copper sky, the bloody sun at noon, right up above the mast did stand, no bigger than the moon. Day after day, day after day we stuck, nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship upon a painted ocean. Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. The very deep did not, oh Christ, that this should ever be, yea, slimy things did crawl with legs upon the slimy sea. About, in reel and rout, the death fires danced at night, the water like a witch's oils burnt green and blue and white. And some in dreams assured were of the spirit that placed us so 9 fathom deep he'd followed us from the land of mist and snow, and every tongue through utter drought was withered at the root. We could not speak no more than if we had been choked with soot. Ah, well a day, What evil looks had I from old and young? Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung.
Okay, so that was Bernie. Now, if all goes well, I should have put some photos over that and maybe a little bit of the steam engine if I can. There's people on push bikes down there.
Do you need help coming
Push
down?
bikes, they get everywhere. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
We can walk back along the water if you like.
Okay.
So, what else do we need to talk about this week?
What else? Have you got any moans, have you?
Well, I was moaned about the pricing and the government, what they're doing at the moment.
We did have fun trying to find chicken the other day, didn't
taking
we?
all the money off the disabled and pensions. And what I found out is they're putting a lot of these immigrants up in 5-star hotels. And obviously, I've never been in a hotel. I can't afford to go that in there. Many people can't, especially the pensioners who they're stripping their money off. But hold on, we have to get out of the way. Nope. But they're stripping all the benefits and the pensions off the pensioners. But they're giving all these immigrants, the boat people, 5-star hotels, and some of them have been getting, believe it or not, private healthcare. I mean, how disgusting is that if you can't even get a doctor yourself, and they're giving these people, private healthcare, luxury accommodation. I mean, I don't understand when this government are going to stop doing this, because they're making people so angry, and in a minute there will be riots over this because there's already so much trouble. It's got to stop. That fishing post thing.
That's a lovely.
I've never been fishing a couple of times. I went with my Uncle Terry. I for some reason, I never seen the appeal of sat on a bank for hours on end. I suppose it's nice and relaxing. If you want a relaxing day, just sitting here. It's really peaceful here, so I can imagine it would be nice.
You can hear the birds
there's
singing.
Quite a few people in the Burney's village group who probably like fishing or just like to sit here. You can have a think, can't you, about life and whatever. Have a moan about something. Have a moan about the fishes not biting.
You could sit here for hours
Susan's
fishing.
playing with flowers. I think she's stealing them.
No, I'm going to press them.
Is that illegal?
No, I'm doing some flower art, so...
Over the Countryside Act or something, I don't know. So
Well,
no,
I'm
it's a beautiful
I'm actually
beautiful
just
day.
taking a few samples.
We decided to come today because yesterday we had really bad rainstorms
That
and
was really
thunderstorms
weird, that was yesterday.
for about an hour or two, then it cleared
I
up
want some
again.
buttercups now.
Then it cleared up, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm going to pick some
So, a
buttercups.
bit more music. I think we'll have a bit of you too.
Oh, I know one. Spandau Ballet at the Barricade.
There you go. That's it. Another one.
There we go.
Because people catching up, so we need to move.
All right, but I'm just picking flowers.
Now, Susan's messing about picking flowers, and there's people catching up, and I don't want to be talking about things when there are people about, because we don't want to film.
I just fell in a hole, hang on.
Some people don't like filming, being filmed, I mean. But luckily,
There's a
I
lovely
don't have
butterfly
anybody
around here.
about. I know sometimes when Bernie's trying to film his videos, the people, it's so busy. It's so annoying for him. He's trying to get a good video, and there's hundreds of people just walking in the way. Sometimes you get a polite
Look at
person
that.
who
I've been left behind.
tries to duck or say sorry.
Charming, isn't it?
I don't think we'll go too far
look
up
at
here
this.
because I'm not really sure how far this goes. So I think we might head
Have you
back
seen
and
the
go a
lilies
different
down here?
route. I'm going to stop that for 1 minute. Right, I think we're about done actually. So we'll just do a little walk. Well, be careful, there's a school party out. Disabled children, they're having a nice day out, which is nice, I think. I think because nobody understands. I know there's a lot of our friends, or some of our friends, who do understand what it's like. It's a very difficult, must be a very difficult time being a parent with a disabled child. You do your best, don't you?
Yep.
But it's not easy. I know there's a couple of other people we know that some of their family have got disabled children, and it must be it's bad enough, I think, if you've got children and trying to, keep everything running smoothly, schools, buying all the clothes, and if they get ill, taking them to hospital with all the worry. But then when they're disabled, you've got all that extra worry being bullied at school, which is a major one, trying to get him into a school which is more suitable. And then of course you can't always do that, can you? Because they don't want to put the placements. And it's getting transport. If you haven't got a car or thing, and they can't go on buses and trains and things like that, they need special transport.
There was a nice school in Cheltenham at one point. I don't know if it's there or not, but my brother went to it. It's for children with special needs. He just had a lot of problems, but yes, where he went, and they were very nice people.
By the way, this is about 4 hours later. We stopped recording to have Susan wanted to take some pictures, and she found a butterfly, so she looked at the butterfly for 3 hours, and now we're back.
I sent from pretty daisies too. I love daisies.
Yes, so now we're back. Hopefully the sound.
And buttercups. I love buttercups.
Is that sound recording? I hope it's recorded. Yes, it is. So I couldn't see the level.
I have to say, I know I haven't been very vocal on this one, but you shouldn't take me somewhere where I can be easily distracted by things like puddles.
Well, the idea was to come for this walk. We're trying to find some new things to do rather than, you know.
Look at this! Lovely.
See what I mean? She's stopping again. Now, for 3 hours later, we'll be up next bit.
Butterflies and buttercups. They're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah.
So anyway, so we're trying to find some new places to go for words and music. That's not just churches, because I'm sure people might get a bit bored of that. And you can see different areas. So we're hopefully, if this is working, we'll carry on. I mean, if you don't
Look. It's so good.
See what I mean? I'm trying to talk and she's interrupting and she's found a flower, look.
No, look, this
so
is
shall
nice.
I stop the recording and come back in about 4 hours again?
No, people might like to see these. Look, wild daisies.
Yes, wild daisies, isn't they pretty?
You have the little ones in your garden,
Yes.
but they're the bigger ones. They're pretty, aren't they?
As
I
I
love
was
daisies.
saying,
Yeah, go on.
I'm hopefully people are enjoying what we're doing, but unfortunately we're not getting many people watching. It's mostly David and Bernie. Michael White comes in, so if you're watching, Michael, hello. Thank you so much, and Jackie. Thank you so much for watching, commenting. It's beautiful views. If you're ever down Evesham way, it's Evesham.
It's the south, with the south.
Yeah, Country Park.
Evesham Country Park.
There's a few shops here. You've got like pavers and
A few coffee shops.
a couple of coffee. Yeah, nice coffee shop.
Blue Diamond
Cafe,
and
garden centre,
garden
which
centre.
seems to be everywhere now. That's what took over our.
And their food does smell rather yummy.
Yes, yeah, we smell fish and chips when we went past.
They've got a Works, which I'm always happy with
Yes,
because of
bookshop.
the bookshop, yeah.
We've got a few other shops up here. A few
Craft
clothes
shops.
shops, Trespass, I think it is, or
Fat Face.
Fat Face. There's no need to be
Weird
insulting,
fish.
Susie.
Weird fish.
I'm trying to lose weight. And I
Yeah,
did
weird
put,
fish.
It's not me. I put some aftershave on. Oh, the shops. Yeah, what names? I mean, who comes up with these names? Fat Face and Weird Fish. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you think of something else that would want you to come into the shop, wouldn't it? You know, like Naked Ladies Are Free or something. You know, that would get you into the shop. It would get most people into the shop, wouldn't it? If they're men or some women. You know.
Don't you start all this again. You can't behave yourself for 1 week, can you?
Or the shop that sells strippers, but paint stripper, called it strippers. Strippers are us. And you think, oh yeah, I'll go in there and they just sell paint stripper. That'd be a good little gimmick, wouldn't it?
I said you get sued for false advertising or something.
Anyway, so I really hope you're enjoying what we're doing. It's different to just normally we go out and do a film of a church, come back and then we record
This beautiful field here though, look.
We record a separate audio track. But now we're actually recording the audio as we're walking and talking about it.
And hopefully I don't get too distracted because Pete gets his ear up with me.
Now we're going to have a couple of songs to finish off with. So I'm going to have another Marillion because it's I'm holding the camera, so I'm allowed to say that. So I shall have Kaylee.
Okay.
And if you go and have a look on YouTube, if you don't know anything about the song, Fish did like an interview thing, and it's a really sad story about Kaylee, how he became about singing it and writing it. So go and have a look at that. And I think we're going to probably end it here.
How about Stand and Deliver?
Oh, is that Adam and the Ants?
Yeah, got a Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Adam and the Ants for a long time.
Yeah, I just seen an ant, so I thought...
okay. Stand and Deliver, Adam and the Ants to finish.
Distractions do help sometimes, see?
Right, well, that's a bit of a drop down there, look at that. There's water down there, it's quite a drop. If you if your foot went or my ankle went, I'll be down there somewhere in the waters of the river's going along there somewhere. So I think we'll call it a day. Why not? Is that a bit of a bridge maybe? Yeah, I think there'd been a bridge there at some point. Well, we probably are walking on it, but I know Bernie likes these rivers because
I think you can get down there.
He's done a lot of videos on the rivers. Go and check out Bernie's channel. I shall link Bernie's channel again.
Oh, hang on.
Station Masters, walk commentaries and more.
Is it a railway bridge?
So it could be a railway bridge, but I doubt it. I'm sure Bernie would know. He knows most of the things about that. Right, I think we better call it a day now, I think. So thank you very much for watching and listening to Words and Music recommendations. As usual, the playlist, if I get it right, will be in the listing. I've just got to remember what I said, so there might be a few different songs to what we say. So many apologies for that.
Yeah. And do I have to apologise for my distracting behaviour?
We shall be back next week. So thank you for watching and listening. If you do like it, please let us know. If you don't like it, let us know.
No, because
we won't send people around to your house, to have a chat with you if you don't like it.
No, you can all send me for them.
But just let us know, because we appreciate it if you say, oh, I don't like, this is terrible what you're doing, I just don't like it, can you do something different,
You can be punished by having me visit you.
Please just let us know, because we won't take offence, because I never take offence of anything, do I, Susan?
Oh no, of course not.
So thank you again anyway. We better go, because we're making our way back to the car now. So again, thanks everybody, and see you next week. Goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.